Hi, my name is Aruna. I'll be demonstrating module 12 today. It is about relational databases and model view controller version 2. Let's get started. So the architecture, I'll be explaining the architecture and code flow initially, and then I will move on explaining all the CRUD operations for restaurants, products, order statuses, tables, both in Postman and in MySQL database. Okay, so first I'll explain the tech stack. I have used here Spring Boot and JPA and Hibernate. So the layers that we see here in the project structure are controller. Basically it has all the REST endpoints like API auth, API restaurants, API orders, API products, etc. And the service layer, if you scroll down you will get the service layer. Come down. Yeah, so this one is the service layer. So this service layer, basically it has all the business logic, validations, ownership checks and mapping DTOs, and the repository, has all the JPA interfaces for CRUD operations, and models will have the schema, so the entities with timestamps and all the relations, like how each Java object should be referred to which column in the DB. So everything is mentioned in the um, this models. Okay, and the security is in the JWT filter. It authenticates the request, optionally derives the customer ID from the token. I'll show you the JWT file. Here the JWT token file, filter and JWT util.java. So this is about the security part. And here I just want to quickly explain like what is the relationship between tables. This is very important for us to verify, like when the data gets saved or if you want to retrieve any data from the database. So you have to understand this relationship that is between the restaurant and address. Let me open the DB one second. So these are the different tables. So between the restaurants and address, it is one to one, and the restaurants and products it is one to many, and order and customers it is many to one, and order to product orders it is a line item. So the controllers, I will explain now the CRUD operations. Let's open and go one by one. So first open the restaurant API controller. So this is the restaurant API controller. If you can see quickly, we can see here post, CRUD operation, and delete, and update, and get. Okay, these are the different CRUD operations that we have. Get is like again to, you will get all restaurants, or you can get a specific restaurant by its restaurant ID. So I will explain one by one real quick by showing a postman testing simultaneously. Let's get started. So this one, for example, this is the post. So it will create a new restaurant. So if you open the postman, let's run the post auth first. Post auth. I have already run it and I have generated access token, and I have added this bearer token to all the other HTTP requests. So now let's do the post restaurants. Let's use the correct body. So this one is already used. I will remove it, and let's get started. See, it is saying success. That means this restaurant has been created. Let's check in the DB as well. Let's go to restaurants table. Let's do a refresh. See, it one is created. Kumpao. What is this? One second. Kumpo Kitchen. Okay, it is created Kumpo Kitchen. Okay, so you can see the timestamp, you can see the address ID, and the user ID is 3, and the restaurant ID created is 41. You can see the email ID and created on and updated on. You will get when you update the endpoint. So we'll go to the next one. Next one is, let's do get mapping for all restaurants. So this one is part of code. Here we will see get restaurants. You will see all the restaurants here, what all the restaurants are created in the table, and you can do get restaurant by ID. You see here, if you go by ID 8, let's see what is there. See, you have one restaurant here. Okay, and then if you go to the database and see the same thing, let's open the script. So you want to get restaurant. See, for example, we will do this one and run the query. You will get 35th restaurant. Okay, I mean example, I put it 35. Let's do for 8. We have tested 8, right? So let's do this one. See, 8, you got it, right? You are searching get restaurant, or else if you search all restaurants also, you will get it, all restaurants. Okay, so now next to do update. So put endpoint we will do. See, this is a restaurant that we can update. Let's update price range to send. And what is this? Demo restaurant. Let's see in the restaurants table. Refresh. Updated on. So let me see what is the demo restaurant 3. Demo restaurant 3. So we have updated. What did we update? 1 second. Let me update one name. That will be real quick for me. Updated. Final. Updated final. Let's see. We will put the price range 1 and send. Refresh. See, demo restaurant updated. 1 second, let me see. Final, it got updated, right? It got updated here, final. And one is the sorry, here this one is the price range. 1 is the price range. Okay, so updated CRUD operation is completed, and let's do last one is the delete. So delete CRUD operation, we can delete one restaurant, delete. So this is the delete restaurant ID. We will do this one real quick for restaurants. Delete restaurants. We will do for 35. Okay, we will delete this. See, it is saying success, so that means it should not exist in the database anymore. 35 you are seeing right now. I will refresh. We should not see this anymore. See, 35 is not being seen. Okay, That means successfully deleted from the restaurants table. So these are the CRUD operations for restaurants table. Now let's see the orders. 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 Orders will be in the order API controller. So what are the CRUD operations we have is get orders and post order, I guess. Yeah, let's see. See, this one is get, this one is post. Okay, these two CRUD operations we will see now. Post order status. Okay, now let's see get orders. So go to body, get orders. Okay, you're seeing here, right? You can check in the database also. You can run the script real quick. We are in orders. Here, this one, select star from orders. See, you got all the orders. This is the orders table. Okay, now let's go for the next. Get orders by ID. Okay, we will do post. Okay, this is important. So we will see how somebody here, and let's see, we can post this one. It's not found. Okay, I think 35 we have deleted, right? So it won't work. So let's do 37. Let's change it to 37. Okay, let me see the customer ID real quick. $37. 37. Let's refresh. 35 is gone. Okay, let's run the query. Insert into orders, this one. I'll run this. Cannot update. Foreign key contains fields. 35, I think this is the error. This orders. Order. Your restaurant ID is 37. Let's search for this. It was actually working. It's a little data issue, but this post for orders is working, so no worries, because we have deleted one restaurant before the demo also, right? So I think that is causing little glitch. Let's run this. See, we have this. See, there is no restaurant ID. Okay, so let's run real quick and pick one more. Restaurant ID 26. Let's take 26. So actually they have one to many relationships, right? So we have to make sure they are using like a corresponding restaurant ID and a user ID, otherwise data won't be inserted. Okay, I have to look into this actually, but this one was working. It's a data issue, so the code perspective it looks good, so there is no code issue. And the CRUD operations and everything are working fine in we tested in Postman, and I have also ran native SQL queries, and I am attaching the script for the submission of the module, and along with all the necessary documentation. Thank you. Bye bye.